The Freaknik aunties are seeking to sue Hulu in order to prevent the release of a documentary that they fear will expose their wild antics and cause them embarrassment. However, one might question why they are so concerned about their reputation when there are countless examples of Black women showing out and expressing themselves freely online. Welcome to my channel, I'm Chloe Feline. You might have heard of the infamous Freaknik aunties who are trying to stop the release of a documentary by Hulu that reveals their wild escapades during the Freaknik festival. But today, I'm going to take a different approach. I'll be sharing with you my own take on how I believe this situation will unfold. Once upon a time, there were two sisters, Brenda and Tanya, who had lived in Atlanta during the 90s when Freaknik was at its peak. The annual spring break party drew in thousands of college students from all over the country to Atlanta's streets, causing chaos and mayhem. Brenda and Tanya, who were in their early 20s at the time, had become regulars at Freaknik, dancing and partying alongside the crowds. They had no idea that their wild antics would one day come back to haunt them. Fast forward to the present day, and a documentary is being produced about Freaknik, which will feature interviews with attendees and footage from the wild parties. Brenda and Tanya, who are now middle-aged aunties, are horrified to learn that they are featured prominently in the documentary. The footage shows the two sisters dancing on top of a car, flashing their breasts to the crowd, and even twerking on a police officer's car. Brenda and Tanya are mortified and worried that their children and grandchildren will see the documentary and be embarrassed by their behavior. Desperate to stop the documentary from being released, Brenda and Tanya decide to sue Hulu, the streaming platform that is producing the film. They hire a lawyer and file a lawsuit, claiming that the documentary is an invasion of their privacy and will cause them emotional distress. The lawsuit gains national attention, and Brenda and Tanya become known as the Freaknik aunties. Many people online ridicule them, saying that they should have thought about the consequences of their actions before participating in such wild behavior. The lawsuit drags on for months, but eventually, the judge rules in favor of Hulu, saying that the documentary of them acting out during Freaknik is a newsworthy event and that Brenda and Tanya's participation in Freaknik is a matter of public interest. The documentary is released on Hulu, and Brenda and Tanya's worst fears are realized. Their family and friends see the documentary, and many are embarrassed by the sisters' behavior. However, Brenda and Tanya take the opportunity to apologize for their past actions and use the documentary as a teaching moment for their children and grandchildren. In the end, the Freaknik aunties become a cautionary tale about the consequences of wild partying and the importance of thinking about the long-term consequences of one's actions. And that's a wrap. I hope you were able to grasp the moral of this story. Remember, the consequences of our actions may catch up to us eventually, so it's important to think about the long-term impact of our choices. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Until next time, This is Chloe Feline signing off. See you in the next one. Ciao.